we in it or not? Okay. Well, thank you for joining me on the NOWCAST, Shawn. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
So, is the way that I wanted to open this up is in a unique way, I think. So this does have the capabilities of reaching the whole world, right? Every ear has the possibility to potentially hear this and see this. So with that said, I would like to ask a hypothetical question, which is, what if it wasn't just a possibility that it's going to be heard, but we know it's going to be heard by everybody, like this time tomorrow, everybody on the planet's going to hear us. What would you might say to such a high pedestal microphone to talk to the world if you can?
Yeah, it's toughy. I guess the only thing I can say, just from personal experience, being on both sides of the fence, you know, I've had my own business, you know, I had the big house, all the vehicles, you know, I had more money than I knew what to do with, and you know, due to the recession, all that went away, and you know, I made it a long time, you know, with other jobs and things. Last job I had, I really enjoyed, but you know, circumstances, it literally took a minute to hit a brick wall and everything get taken away. But you know, I guess the only thing I'd say is, you know, don't be so judgmental. You know, it just says in the Bible, you know, judge with the measure you wish to be judged. Because I never thought I'd ever be homeless. You know, I always helped the homeless, and it's a good thing I did. You know, maybe karma's coming back to me, but you know, I guess there was a slight judgmental part of me. You know, there always is until you've been in my spot. So, you know, now that I'm here, I see both sides of the fence, and that's all I can say to people is not to be so judgmental. Not everybody out here is you know, a drug addict or an alcoholic or you know, mentally challenged in some way. I mean, you know, it's just circumstances, you know, and cards that we were dealt, and you know, do our best to get out of it. It's tough, you know. But that's all I'd say is not to be so judgmental, you know. Be a little more helping and giving and not judge so much, because man, there's a lot of judgmental people out there that, you know, it could happen to them, you know, and one day all this will fail, and what are they going to do? They're going to be out here with us and they're not going to know what to do. You know, we've already been surviving, so, you know, they're going to be relying on us.
Oh yeah, I could agree to that. What, like you said, once you get into a spot in a position like this, unless you plan to get out of it, it really is not going to manifest. So, do you have plans that you have?
I mean, you know, there are plans. It's just setting them in motion is the hard part. You know, like I do have a job offer, you know, so I can start working, but and I can't take the dog, so that's the one plus. Because most jobs, you know, I'd have nobody to watch the dog, and I'm not gonna send him to a shelter. I'm not gonna give him up. So, you know, I've had him his whole life, so that would devastate him and me, you know. So that's the hard part. And then, you know, what do I do with my stuff so it doesn't get stolen? So those are the dilemmas to work, and so I'm working on getting a storage so that I can store my stuff, and like I said, I can take the dog, so that'll all work out. But it's just a matter of getting a storage unit, you know, so I can store all my stuff, so I can at least sleep comfortably at night.
So what was that wall that you spoke of that turned you from one side of the fence to the other?
Well, I was a commercial roofer out here in Avondale, and we were on a job for like 4 months almost, and you know, I had gotten a room for rent. Before that, I was basically living out of my vehicle and working at Labor Ready, and I got a good job through them, and got you know, traded up, got a better vehicle, you know, had a place that I was living in, a room for rent, and we were going to be moving out to Queen Creek. That's where the next job was going to be, and for the first time in a year, there was 2 weeks of no work. So that means it was going to be a month before I got paid, and I had just got in the car, unfortunately, at that time that happened. And so 27 days went by. I was off 63rd Avenue in McDowell. I had gone to a friend's house to take a shower and stay the night, so I was staying in the car at the time out in Queen Creek. And that morning, before I could go to work, they came and repossessed the car. So I lost my ride, transportation to work, my job, and I was already staying in the car, so I was homeless.
Wow.
So
yeah, each domino piece just folded on you.
I got got stuck over there on 63rd and McDowell.
So how long have you been sleeping outside?
It's been about a year.
About a year?
Yeah.
Seem like you're doing it right.
Best I can, yeah. If it wasn't so cold, I probably wouldn't have so much, but now that it's gotten cold, you know, most of that's bedding stuff and his dog reserves, you know, so you gotta lick the skin off your hand.
Yeah, there's a great humbling in it. When, like, I spoke with you when I first came here, I spent this time last year, I was outside for 5 months, and so I went through all the cold of, I think it was till March, so I went through the whole winter time of it outside. And yeah, it kind of puts you in the place of where you really are in the world versus what you might think of who you are in the world. That kind of, so that whole non-judgmental thing I can agree to. So do you have any like special interests or special talents that you have?
Yeah, I'm a big computer geek. You know, I know how to build them from bottom up, and I know, you know, all the ins and outs of software. I used to do hacking. You know, I got in a little bit of trouble, and that kind of stopped me. Luckily, it wasn't legal trouble, but you know, it just about got me kicked out of all my computer courses and everything. So that's during high school. It was my biggest time of doing that. That's when I stopped. I kind of took control of the whole school and got cut. So, but yeah, I mean, that's really my thing. I mean, besides trades, you know, I mean, I got into construction and learned how to do stucco and lath and drywall and tile and painting and, you know, a lot of everything, block, but cabinetry, you know, countertops, you know, a lot of stuff is, you know, a good learning experience. But you know, my hobbies are you know, just hiking and things like that. But yeah, computers, I guess, are my main talent besides construction. But you know, construction's not, you know, what makes me happy. It does, you know, as a job, it makes me happy to see a project, you know, being completed from start to finish. You know, that's cool. I can't do an office job. You know, I can't sit in a cubicle, so that's nice. You know, it's always something different. You get to go to different jobs. You know, it's a different thing every day, pretty much. So that's why I enjoyed construction, but it's not my passion.
All right. Yeah, I did construction for probably like 7 years from high school until I was like 24, 25. And like what you said, you run through all the carpet and then drywall and all this shit. So like I went through all of that myself. Yeah, it's not something that you want to stay in though.
No. But you know, like I said, I own my own business too, and you know, I'd like to get back to that and all, but you know, it'd have to be different because man, it was so tough. You know, I did have a partner at the time, but still, we were stretched way too thin. You know, I pretty much on an everyday normal basis got 4 hours of sleep, and that was it. You know, out in the field all day and then in the office all night. It's a headache running your own business, big time.
What were you doing? What was the business?
I had a stucco and lath business, and we also subbed out for drywall and block, and then I was quarter partner in another corporation building homes. So yeah, it was lucrative. It was nice at the time. But,
well, like you said, that those weren't your passions, though. They were just work. What are some of the passions that you have? Something that you
like I said, you know, computers. I like, you know, hiking, outdoors type stuff. I love camping. That's my stress reliever. I get to camp every day now.
Well, right, and one of the things that I felt when I was staying outside is there's a certain aspect of freedom, but then there's a certain imprisonment feeling. Like with all of this freedom, I seem to be moving less than I ever have before. I don't know if that's what you're experiencing, but one of the ways that I got to hear about you is my uncle stopped by and he talked to you, I guess, for a little bit, and he was like, man, he's there all the time. It's in the same area. So I was thinking that maybe you were experiencing the same aspect of feeling.
How's it going, Quentin?
So yeah, I guess it is a pretty big problem to have the dog and then the cart as a hindrance on moving forward.
wouldn't say hindrance, but it's the only way I can be comfortable out here.
Absolutely.
And keep him comfortable at the same time. He's my number one priority.
That's cool.
It keeps me company, keeps me safe, keeps me warm at night. It's my buddy.
Well, I'll keep my ears open on stuff that has to do with the technology aspect. If something opens up, I'll come back and let you know about it.
Yeah, it's a hard field. There's so much competition. When I was, really into it, I was younger, and it was, the industry was all older guys, with degrees and stuff, and half of them didn't even know what they were doing. They were just book smart, took classes, but, I had the real hands-on experience, but didn't have the degrees because I was young, and I couldn't get any opportunities, even though I probably knew more than most of those people. But, I don't know if it's changed. I'm sure it has, but it's a pretty tough market. It's flooded, for sure. That's why I chose construction.
Right.
This is Clifton. Nobody can see him, but no.
That's me.
I think I'm the
Clifton
only one
Business.
who's in the image here.
Oh yeah. I'll get in there. So okay. Let's see. I just kind of was interested in like how do we move forward from here for you? You know what I mean?
I keep trucking along and take every opportunity that comes my way. That's about the best I can hope for. So, I have a lot of faith in our Father, and He does provide for me every day and puts the right people on my path. He's got a plan for me. There's something I have to take out of this, something I needed to learn and experience, maybe to help somebody else sometime down the road. Who knows? So just living God's plan. That's it. So
That's cool.
Plan He has for me.
That's cool. Well, I appreciate you being on the podcast.
Thank you very much.
Very nice. Thank you.